Also for tonight, for my CEO report, I'm happy that we have Glenville High School here for this month's school spotlight. And it's also a perfect timing because I know just last night we were recognizing the Tar Blooder football team at City Hall. And just for their amazing season that they've had this year, but over the years. And it's not just our football team, track, cheerleading, and just an amazing school culture. I had the opportunity to have lunch with the students maybe a couple of months ago, maybe last month it was, and just to hear their reflections on the school community, the leadership at the school. I know that everyone is working really hard there. So really excited to have Principal Kendra Holloway come up to share this month's school spotlight, Glenville High School.
Thank you all so much. We're excited, we're happy, we're privileged to be here today, excited to represent Glenville High School, and thank you for the opportunity. And we're honored to present. We want to recognize you for Board Appreciation Month, and so by your name tags, we have left a gift for you. You can look at it now if you like. But accept it as a gift of thank you for all you do for our children, really and sincerely, so we thank you. But we are Glenville High School, home of the Tar Blooders. And I'm Kendra Holloway, the principal, and I am very blessed to have with us our assistant principal, Sierra Malone. We also have with us our Planning Center instructional assistant, Teresa Griggs, and Stephen Chandler is our campus coordinator, and Jaleesa Fair is our secretary. I'll get my glasses, I won't see the rest of this. Thank you, Mr. Brown, thank you. Who are we? Our general population is made up of 67% regular education, 29% special needs, and 4% ELL. We have 118 ninth graders. That number has gone up because we have enrolled 7 new students. We have 86 10th graders, 50 11th graders, and 61 12th graders. Our student ethnicity is comprised of 96% African American, 3% Hispanic, 2% white, and 2% other. We're 53% females and 47% males. Our staff consists of 67% African American, 24% white, and 9% other.
At Glenville, there's more that we can achieve.
And we're going to give this right now to our Planning Center instructional assistant, who is very excited. We're going to zoom the cameras in over here to our wonderful Tar Blooder table, and she's excited to tell you about all the marvelous things that happen at Glenville daily.
First of all, I want to say good evening. And then I want to say what Glenville wants to do is make our students or our scholars marketable. Now, I am going to tell you of some of the things. I'm going to start with our CTEs. We have a nursing program. And in our nursing program, once you take the classes and pass the certification, when you leave Glenville High School, you are an STNA, marketable. You're able to go into the work field and get a job. In our dental assistant program, once you take the classes, pass the certification, you are a dental assistant, which means you're marketable. Once you go to any dental clinic, you can say, can I get a job? I'm certified, and they can get the job. We also have criminal justice. Now, criminal justice, it has a broad plateau. But you take those classes, you pass those certifications, you are a 911 dispatcher leaving Glenville High School. And we also have a lot of other things. We have JROTC, we have WAVE, which is Stop the Violence, we have CTAG, and of course we have sports. But we really want our students to be well-rounded and marketable when they leave high school. even though we want college to be a part of it, but for those who cannot go or are not ready for that yet, but we push them to go forward in that. But I think that my time is up. All right. Yikes. Sorry, guys.
Thank you, Mrs. Griggs.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. At this time, we're going to transition and look at our instructional goals that we have for this academic school year. So we're going to look at our math goals. We're looking to increase from 4 to 13% for this academic school year. We're going to use and leverage our AAP goals in order to meet those goals. We're going to focus on math discourse and skills to solve mathematical problems. For ELA, we're expected to increase from 16 to 25%. Again, we're going to leverage and use our AAP goals, which we're going to focus on increasing student vocabulary and increasing reading comprehension. Our graduation goal. So we would like to increase from 44 to 56%. Again, using and leveraging those AAP goals, we need to early identify off-track students. We're going to develop an academic plan for all of our students so that we can make sure that they're on track and they are ready to graduate on time. Currently, our 4-year graduation rate is at 53%. Our 5-year graduation rate is at 65%, and we have a 2-star report card rate. CFL. So speaking about CFL, as you can see, with safety, academic challenges, and support, we are nearly 70% across the board. For SEL, we are at 21%, and we're at 8% excellent for SEL. We're at 71% needs improvement. Currently, we have a total of 15 suspensions for this school year, which has decreased dramatically from last school year. When we speak about attendance, our 9th graders are at a 67% attendance rate. 10th graders are at a 67% attendance rate as well. 11th grade, we're at 75, and for our seniors, we're at 78%.
Here's our areas of focus. Of course, empowering literacy through vocabulary and comprehension, fostering that mathematical discourse, conversations, and critical thinking. Our culture, building connections with students, family, and the community. Promoting respect and collaboration through peer relationships every day. We call ourselves Peaceful Glenville, where we handle things the peaceful way with kindness. Expanding our career and college readiness. We have several students who attend High Tech Academy. And driving student success, increasing the graduation rate. And as Ms. Malone spoke about, just monitoring those students to make sure they're on track to graduate as much as possible. All right. Celebrations. This is Glenville Tar Blooders. They're not like us. We're more than athletes, we're academic scholars. We're celebrating the state playoffs, yes, golf Senate champions. The number of students who are on track to graduation increasing. 10 students with all A's on their report cards. Increased attendance percentage. Quarterly report card incentives. Planned college tours. Award celebrations. Sports banquets. You name it, we're celebrating our scholars at Glenville. This is the place you want to be because there's none like us. Thank you so much. Special thanks to my boss, the man, Andrew Kuntz, and also to Anthony Brown for helping us out, to the Glenville staff and students, the reason why we're there, and we thank you all for all you do.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Dr. Sridhar?
Thank you so much for your presentation. I learned a lot. Thank you. I have a question. I'd like you to spend just a minute talking about so you talked about the achievement gaps and what your goals are. Can you say a little more about the one slide where you talked about the areas of focus and how those areas of focus are going to help you achieve with the growth goals that you have for both the math and for literacy? I think the community would like to hear that.
Sure. So our areas of focus, pretty much, if you go back to that slide, empowering through literacy and vocabulary, it pretty much aligns with our AAP, our academic goals. So it's something that we work on continuously and during our 50-minute professional development. So such as literacy through vocabulary and comprehension is one of our target areas. So we work, of course, with the Savas curriculum, and we pay special attention to utilizing vocabulary, making sure students understand it, utilizing it during math and in math discourse, so they're familiar with the vocabulary for testing purposes, and also comprehension, using those strategies to make sure they understand what they've read. So the rest of it is also from our AAP, so the mathematical conversations, getting students to talk about math, use the vocabulary, use the terms, talk with each other and work with each other. So these areas of focus are things we utilize in the class every day and we impact with our AAP. And just hoping those strategies help improve our scores.
Ms. Peak?
I'm just wondering, I'm so excited to hear about the different programs you have that prepare students for life after school.
Yes.
How many years have you been doing that, and what kind of success has the kids, have they come back to tell you how many jobs they've gotten, or some things that I know they'll see you somewhere and say,
Yeah.
I'm so happy I went there and did that.
So this is our first year there. We've been there 4 months.
Okay.
However, during that 4 months, we've had several students come back who are now police officers who went through the criminal justice program. So leveraging and talking with the teachers, there's been plenty of student success. Now, how many years, I can't speak to, but I do know once the merger happened between MLK moving into Glenville, they brought in the CTE programs with them, such as the nurse and dental and the criminal justice. And that's been they've had that a long time at MLK. I can't speak to the number of years. But since the merger with Glenville, look at Ms. Griggs knows, this is our historian right here. She's ready to get the answer. Come on, Ms. Griggs.
Well, actually, what I really want to say is, I didn't get a chance to say that, but quite a few of the hospitals already take our students. So our students get to go to VA hospital and, all I can remember now is VA hospital, I don't know. But VA hospital take our students, and our students, when I take my dad to VA hospital, I see our students there who've been there for quite a few years. And I used to take the special needs students there to volunteer.
Oh.
So we also have that program that our kids go there. The dental students, they also go to different dental clinics. Mm-hmm. And not only do they work on our teeth when they have the dentists come in.
Now that's real progress.
It is, because we actually have a state-of-the-art lab for our new dental students. And what else? Criminal justice. Yes, you already spoke on that about the police academy. So yes, it has been very successful.
Wow.
And we've been doing it for quite a few years because we started at MLK.
Okay.
And then, yes, and it's been very successful.
So you took good care of that when it got transferred. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Also
Congratulations.
Also hoping to leverage our students in the criminal justice program into security officers and CMSD. We also surveyed our students. They're interested in plenty more CTE programs such as cosmetology, the education track. So we'll work on those as well.
Great. Congratulations.
Any other questions? The students told me to let you know that you are free to visit any day, anytime. Feel free to stop by and you can see what they're doing. So you're welcome.
That will be
Mr. Billups, do you have a question?
Ms. Holloway, I did have
Yes,
a
sir.
question. Could you speak to a little bit to the importance of, and I see here one of the bullet points being building the strong connections with the students, families, and the community. Can you all kind of speak to how important that connection with the families and the community is to building a healthy school environment?
So we believe that our school is a reflection of our neighborhood. So Glenville has a strong community of people, and often what happens is the students who are there, their parents went to Glenville. They tend to stay in the community and the schools. So we tend to treat it, and we address each other as family. So it just helps them to know that you're cared for, we're concerned about you, and that connection with letting the students and families know just what we're doing in the school, that we have an open door policy, has been important in leveraging relationships, and then also, when kids like you, they work for you. And not that we do things to have kids like us, however, when they know you care, they rise to the occasion. So it's been impactful in helping just the culture. And I do want to say this is Glenville is where my parents met. This is why I'm here. So it's great to be there as principal.
Can I both of my parents also graduated from Glenville High School and met, so
Great
love the love
connections.
story there.
Yes. Any other questions for us?
Dr. Morgan?
Mine's is not more of a question, but just a comment as you guys are still building the strategy. I know you guys are the new leaders at the school,
Right.
and Glenville just has such a rich history and continues to have that through the extracurricular programs. You're talking about some of the CTE programs. Closely connected to Dr. Sridhar's question, I know in the slides you're very high level in terms of those strategies, but really connecting the goals that you're trying to have to the movement that needs to be made to really understand the impact. When I see the low attendance rates, the attendance rates are really concerning, the graduation rates concerning, and I know this has been historic, but all of these things are really connected, and so I would really encourage, I know we're entering into AAP season, to really do some root cause analysis, because you have so much going for the school on the culture side, on so many of the programs, and I'm curious to, as you guys do that, find out students that are really successful, well-rounded, what are the things that are working, and seeing if those strategies can be replicated. But so exciting to see the progress, and I'm really excited for your leadership there.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you all so much.